read newspaper. Yes, Bhumi, where did you find the letters written to the editors? Have you read those columns?
No, ma'am, I haven't read. I used to like to read about the sports and something about ISRO.
Okay, you should always read those editorial columns and the letters which are written to the editors. There is a special page in the newspaper where editorial column is made. And in that section, there is one area you will find where you will find that people, they have written letters to the editor. And the editor has printed those letters there. The public opinion, their voices, what they think about certain issues. Moksh, yes, beta, can you unmute? If you have read, what kind
Yes,
of
ma'am.
things you find in that section? Can you just inform others about it?
Every Saturday there in the newspaper I read. There's a special corner that appears only on Saturdays.
Okay.
It has some gaming or a sport person. Like it contains the auto.
Okay. And you have not seen this section, letters to editor?
No, ma'am. Newspaper comes on my shop and my father brings it for me.
Okay.
So I
Anybody
don't read
else?
it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Moksh. Anybody else? No one has seen this column. Actually, you don't even.
Ma'am, once I have read about the story of a person. He has written how he lost his son in the accident, and for this he had written something. It was published by a newspaper by an editor. I have read it once, but I right now don't remember the.
Okay, Chaliye, then let me
name.
give you those information. You know, sometimes what happens is when people, they don't know how to convey their opinion, how to convey their things to the appropriate authority, then we choose this newspaper medium to convey our opinion, right? So in the newspaper, there is a column, letters written to the editors. But it is not that in those columns you will find that people, they are talking to the editor to do something. You will find different issues on which people, they have written their letters, and they want that the concerned authority, they should read those issues from there and respond and act accordingly, right? So we all know that while letters are written, they are the medium of correspondence with others. हमने अभी लेंचो वाले चैप्टर में भी पढ़ा है ना, how Lencho created a correspondence with God. So when you are writing to someone, when you are sharing your opinion to someone through letters, so we share different kinds of things there. These letters, they develop a social discourse, they strengthen business relations, and sometimes to win over officers and employers. We also share different kind of problems through letters, right? And if we talk about the category of letters written, you all know that there are formal letters and then informal letters. Formal letters kya hoti hai? Which includes business letters, letters to editors, letters of complaints to authorities, which are actually considered under the column official letters. Then the informal letters are written to friends, relatives, acquaintances, teachers, etc. So these include private and personal matters where you express your condolences, congratulate someone, you invite to a party, you write to your friends. So different kind of things which are actually related to you. It's about your personal matters. Those things are written under the heading informal letters. And when we are writing letters to editor, in that case, like the way we share, we write complaints to the authorities, concerned authorities directly. We also do the same thing when we write letters to the editor. But in that case, we are not actually asking the editor to act upon those letters. Here, the editor is just the medium. The editor helps us to voice our opinion to the concerned authority. He helps us so that the concerned authorities, they can come to know what we think. If we want to share something that should be told to the public at large, the masses should also know about that thing. You want that those things should be known to those people, then also we take the help of the letters to editor. So letters to editor is a part of formal letter writing, right? And if we talk about the structure of formal letter, it is in this way. A formal letter contains the address of the sender, including the date. Then there is the inside address. It is the receiver's address. जिसको आप चिट्ठी लिख रहे हो, हम उसको भी address करते हैं. Then there is a salutation, then the subject heading, the body of the letter, the subscription, and the signature. So one by one, we will be discussing under the heading letters to editor. So why these editorial letters are written? It voices the opinion of the people and provides them a platform to express their agreement, disagreement, or reaction to the news and views contained in the newspaper. ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ हम अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स ही बताते हैं एडिटर को या किसी आर्टिकल की तारीफ करते हैं. हम ये भी बताते हैं कि कोई अगर प्रॉब्लम है, आप जब न्यूज़पेपर में कोई न्यूज़ आपको अच्छी लगती है, or if you find that certain kind of news should not be there in the newspaper, you also inform the editor through the letters to editor medium, right? So these letters, they raise issues of social, political, economic interest, and generally they center around public reaction. जो आम लोगों की समस्याएं होती हैं, जो सोशल, पॉलिटिकल और इकोनॉमिकल जो इश्यूज होते हैं, हम उन सारी चीजों को लेकर अपने जो ओपिनियन है, वी कैन शेयर विद द एडिटर ऑफ द न्यूज़पेपर, एंड दिस न्यूज़पेपर एडिटर, he helps us to share our opinion to the public at large. Is it clear? So let's discuss the format of letters to editor first. The first thing first is the sender's address. So the complete address of the sender is written on top of the page on the left side. This is to be taken care of because we are following the block format of letter writing. And when we are following the block format of letter writing, there should not be any punctuation mark at the end. Like this here. House number, you can write a house number there, and we can divide this house number and colony with a comma. But see, there is no comma at the end of this line. So you are not to punctuate this sentence. At the end, you will not give a comma or full stop mark there. Then you write the city and then date. Now date is to be written in these two formats, any one of these two formats, that is 10th July, comma, and the year, or July 10 and the year. You should avoid writing dates this way, 10.7. the year, or 10/7 year, because a confusion may come. October में से 10th ये October हो सकता है, 7th date हो सकती है, या 10th July हो सकता है. So that way it can be taken wrong. It is always better to write in these two formats. You can choose any one of these two, and the full name of the month is to be written. For your examination purpose also, it is important that you write the full name of the month, and the year properly is to be written, right? After this, you leave a line there and you write the address of the addressee. And to whom we are writing this letter? We are addressing the editor of the newspaper. So we have to first write the editor. Then we write the name of the newspaper. And keep this in mind that always the English newspaper, they carry an article, the name carries an article, the Tribune, the Times of India, the Statements, etc. Then we write the name of the city. Now usually all the newspaper, they have head offices in every city. So don't go for, अगर आप पंजाब में हो तो आप दिल्ली को address कर दे रहे हो, city दिल्ली ले जा रहे हो. जिस स्टेट का आप चुन रहे हो, write the same city. If you are writing here Jalandhar, then you can write the same Jalandhar here. After the address of the addressee is done, we leave a line and then we write the subject. Now, one thing here now again I would like to tell. Earlier we used to say that always start the subject with a verb. Now, according to the new format, you will not start that way. Okay? If you are writing like expressing concern on certain issue, you can simply write concern on certain issue. right? So you can start with the noun. You can avoid the verb there, but if you need the verb there, you can always write. There is no harm in it, but try to avoid the verb now. Okay. Then the salutation part comes. Dear is the word that you need to write. Dear sir or dear madam. Now, one thing, when you write the word madam, if you're skipping a letter, you need to put an apostrophe comma there. So if you're writing ma'am, you're skipping the D letter there, write M-A apostrophe comma A-M. Don't write M-A-M ma'am without comma. Is it clear? So dear sir or ma'am. Then we add the content there. Now, content is always divided in 3 paragraphs. First is the introductory paragraph, then the main body of the letter and the concluding para. The introductory para, you can start in different ways. Like first, you can start by referring, with reference to the above mentioned subject, I want to highlight that, or I want to draw the attention of the concerned authorities. If you know the authorities, suppose you are writing about the problem of shortage of water. So you can directly address to the municipal corporation. So you can write, I want to draw the attention of the municipal corporation authorities. This way you can mention them. And you write about what issue you are talking about in the introductory para. Once you are done, you have to give a paragraph change. Then talk more about the problem, elaborate the problem. And at the end, concluding para, again, paragraph change karna hai. And in the concluding para, you have to suggest some remedial measures as well. Do not just write, I want the authorities to take a step. You can mention some of the steps that they can take. If you have good suggestions, you can always write those suggestions there. And add, talk about some practical suggestions. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं कि सिर्फ कह दिया सरकार को ऐसा करना चाहिए वैसा करना चाहिए, हो सकता है there are provisions made by government in all sectors of the society. There are rules, the constitution that provides facilities. So if you can just remember anything and you can add, you can give some practical suggestion related to the problem, add those things. Those will help you in getting good marks there. So concluding paragraphs may, you can end the line that I hope that you would definitely give some space to my letter, and then you can add the subscription. Usme aata hai thanking you. You can write yours faithfully, yours truly, or yours sincerely. ठीक है, ध्यान रखना है, जो आप अक्सर कॉमन मिस्टेक करते हो, आप जो वर्ड्स ऐड कर देते हो जैसे yours trustworthy, yours respectfully, these words are not to be written. Kindly note these words. Yours faithfully, yours truly, yours sincerely is to be written. And at the end, your name is to be written. So this is the main format of a letter to editor. Talking about the marking scheme. Marking scheme is for 5 marks in your examination, which contains format 1, content 2, and expression 2. Expression में your creativity, the grammatical appropriacy, these things are considered. And the word limit 100 to 120. So a letter to editor जो है वो कभी भी बहुत बड़ी letter नहीं होती है. You have to write to the point in your letters. So don't elaborate it unnecessarily, right? So sticking to the word limit, talk about your problem, talk about some remedial measures, and end your letter. One thing that I want you to remind again, keep this in mind, that a letter to editor is not meant for the editor. So you will not ask the editor to take an action over the problem mentioned. Is it clear? He's just a medium between you and the readers. He is just a medium. आपकी बात जनता तक पहुंचाने के लिए, आपकी बात आपके concerned authorities तक पहुंचाने के लिए. So what kind of readers you find? It is the public and the concerned authorities. So accordingly, you need to address the subject in the letter. I'm also sharing a few opening lines for you with which you can actually start your letter. With reference to the above mentioned subject, I would like to. You can always begin your editorial letter this way. Or you can write, I am an avid reader of your newspaper for the last 7 years. Having drawn inspiration from the recent headlines, I would like to write this letter for all the readers. Suppose you want to draw the attention of the readers, the public, towards certain issue, you can always start your letter this way. Through the columns of your daily, I would like to call the public's attention to a new trend of mass that is slowly making its devastating presence in the city. Suppose if you are writing about increasing rate of crime, right, or any other issue which relates to your city, your colony, you can always start your letter this way. So through the column, the spelling of column is to be taken care of, galat mat likhiyega, of your daily. I would like to call the public's attention, or you can always write, I would like to call the concerned authorities' attention to the and ... Or you can always begin with, I would like to draw the immediate attention of the concerned authorities or the public. Or may I draw the public's attention to a matter of utmost concern that deserves immediate redress. So this way, these are some of the opening lines with which you can actually begin your letter to the editor. Few tips that you need to take care of. Be brief, clear and concise and to the point. आप जब एक letters to editor लिखते हो, it is always suggested that in your answer sheet, first you jot down the point roughly. Whatever the thought comes to your mind, you can jot it down, then sort it out. The most important ones are to be taken and included in the letter. So be very brief, clear, because remember this thing, keep this in your mind that the person who is reading your letter is extremely busy person. So if you just elaborate the things unnecessarily, the letter will go unread. It will not attract the attention of the readers, the concerned authorities as well, if it gets printed. So be very brief and clear what you want to convey. Use a proper layout or format for these formal letters, and we use the block format. Take it. Use of punctuation marks is adopted in the indented form, but it is dispensed within the block format. जो पुराना मेथड था कि जब आप अगर आप देखो ऊपर, आई विल शो यू अगेन, कि हाउस नंबर, कॉलोनी के बाद कॉमा, सिटी के बाद फुल स्टॉप, द एडिटर के बाद कॉमा, नेम ऑफ द न्यूज़पेपर के बाद कॉमा. It was used in earlier times in the indented format, but in the block format, we don't give any kind of punctuation mark at the end of sentence. So do not mix the two formats. It would be better for you to practice and follow the block format, which is in vogue after introduction of computers. अब वो block format use होते हैं. Convey facts briefly but impressively. Indicate the theme in the initial para of the body of the letter. Right? जब आप introduce करते हो, आप क्या कहना चाहते हो, किस मुद्दे पर discuss कर रहे हो, उसे पहले पैरा में mention करिए और अपने जो body part है letter का clearly mention करिए. Develop your points in the middle paragraph and then give a conclusion or give suggestions. Now, whenever you write a letter to editor for the examination purpose, your marks, the content is divided in two parts. One is the problem and the second one is providing remedial measures, providing suggestion. And if you miss the suggestion, you lose marks there. So always remember to give 2-3 suggestions whenever you are writing letters to editor. Use simple and direct language. Avoid the use of long and high sounding words, ambiguous constructions. अगर आप किसी word को बहुत difficult word use कर रहे हो, you should be very clear with its usage, its meaning. Otherwise, avoid it. Use simple language. Simple language भी उतने ही number आपको मिलेंगे use करने पर जो आप difficult language पे करते हो. This thing is again very important. Even if you are criticizing someone through your letter, even if you are talking about certain issue, if you are complaining about someone, be very courteous. In formal letters, even if we are criticizing something, we have to be very courteous. हम slang language use नहीं कर सकते. So even while lodging a complaint or criticizing, you should be polite and charming. आपकी writing में भी आपके जो manners है वो झलकने चाहिए. ठीक है? And this is just to remind you again about the block format, that there is no indentation. Each block begins with the margin on the left hand side. तो जब आप पैराग्राफ चेंज भी करते हो, your line starts from the extreme left side of the margin. Extra space should be left between different sections and paragraph. जब आप पैराग्राफ चेंज भी करते हो, एक लाइन छोड़िए और नया पैराग्राफ बिगिन करिए. Omit punctuation marks in address, date or salutation. In case you put a comma in the address, use it throughout, or do not mix the two system. हमने किसी भी हाल में दो सिस्टम को यूज नहीं करना है, एक है इंडेंटेड फॉर्मेट, एक है ब्लॉक फॉर्मेट, और हमने एग्जामिनेशन पर्पस के लिए ब्लॉक फॉर्मेट को यूज करना है. और ब्लॉक फॉर्मेट कैसे है? लेट मी रीड दिस एग्जांपल फॉर यू. Gandhinagar is thickly populated locality inhabited mainly by working class people. Unfortunately, there is no Amul milk booth in the locality. Write a letter in 100 to 120 words to the editor of a local daily, drawing the attention of the authorities to the problem faced by the people, requesting them to open a milk booth. You are Sham or Shobha, 4 Gandhinagar, Mumbai. Now see, there is one word used, local daily. लोकल डेली का मतलब होता है लोकल न्यूज़पेपर, रोज आने वाला. डेली का मतलब है रोज आने वाला न्यूज़पेपर. तो ये लोकल डेली किसी न्यूज़पेपर का नाम नहीं है बेटा, इसका ध्यान रखना है. एक अलग टर्म और यूज किया जाता है, नेशनल डेली. दैट मीन्स जो नेशन वाइड न्यूज़पेपर सर्कुलेट होता है और वो रोज सर्कुलेट होता है. सो फॉर दैट वी यूज द टर्म नेशनल डेली. एंड लोकल डेली मीन्स a newspaper which is circulated in the local area. I hope it is clear to you all. Okay, so let me read out this letter for you so that you can understand how a letter to editor is to be written. So the address which is given in the question is 4 Gandhinagar, Mumbai. 4 के बाद देखिए गांधीनगर है, that means ये street number 4 है गांधीनगर. लेकिन उसके बाद देखिए कोई कॉमा नहीं है. सिटी का नेम लिखने के बाद भी कोई कॉमा नहीं है. A line is left there, left blank there. Kindly mute yourself who has not done it. Then the date, 15 March 2021. So at the end again, there is no comma or full stop. Leave one line again. The address of the editor, that is जिसको हम addressee को address कर रहे हैं. So the editor, the Hindustan News, it is the name of the newspaper, and again the city, Mumbai. Then we write subject. Absence of Amul milk booth in Gandhinagar. Now see, the verb has been avoided there. He complaining about the absence of Amul milk. No. So you will not write the verb here now. You can simply write absence of Amul milk booth in Gandhinagar. So dear sir or ma'am, you can write any one of the two, dear sir or dear ma'am. I am Shobha, a resident of Gandhinagar. Now, one thing you also must notice and note in your notebook, resident, अगर आप किसी कॉलोनी का जिक्र कर रहे हो, then you will use the word resident. मगर अगर आप किसी कंट्री का यूज करते हो वर्ड, तो आप सिटीजन वर्ड यूज करते हो. आप ये नहीं लिखोगे I am a citizen of Gandhinagar. You write I am a citizen of the country, देश का मैं नागरिक हूँ और मैं गांधीनगर का निवासी हूँ. I am a resident of Gandhinagar. Is it clear? So resident is the word. निवासी होना, वहां का रहने वाला हूं. I am writing to you in order to raise the issue of the absence of an Amul milk booth in my locality. Gandhinagar has a huge population that comprises daily wagers. Still, the area does not have an Amul milk booth. The residents face many problems as they have to walk up to 10 kilometers every morning to get their daily stock of milk and milk products. This has also led to black marketing. Black marketing होती है काला बाजारी. The people of the area are getting harassed. वो परेशान होते हैं. As the situation is serious, I request you to highlight it through your newspaper so that the Amul authorities are sensitized towards it and do the needful. Thanking you, yours sincerely, Shobha. See how to the point the problem has been discussed. Now यहाँ पर कोई suggestions की requirement नहीं थी क्योंकि just एक Amul milk booth खोलने की बात हो रही थी. So that's why no remedial measures are given there. Just the statement, do the needful, is actually giving a satisfactory end to the letter. So this way you need to draft a letter to the editor within the word limit of 100 to 120 words. I hope this format, and see, wherever there is a change in the line, a line has been left blank there. Paragraph change होने के बाद आपको न्यू लाइन से शुरू करना है, एक्सट्रीमली लेफ्ट से. द इंडेंटेशन आप देखिए, हमने शिफ्ट नहीं करना है पैराग्राफ को टू द राइट. सो अगेन, अगर आप लाइन छोड़कर पैराग्राफ चेंज करोगे, दैट गिव्स अ गुड इंप्रेशन, लेटर और क्लियर और नीट दिखती है, एंड इट हेल्प्स यू इन स्कोरिंग गुड मार्क्स. So this is about the format of writing a letter to the editor. Now the question that you are going to do is this one. So this is your homework. You are Vibha Mehra, a resident of B block, sector 19, Noida. The residents feel inconvenience due to the frequent digging up roads by various departments such as electricity, water supply, sewage, telephone, etc. Write a letter to the editor, the Times of India, highlighting the problem and suggesting remedial measures. Right? So this is the homework, and you will do this question in your notebook. I hope the concept of letters to editor is clear to you all.